welcome back to a brand new episode of the Oversharers podcast.
Woo! Guys, summer is here.
It actually is. It's been hot for the last 3 days.
It's just been so nice.
Hasn't it?
The depression's lifted. We are happy. We are thriving. We've got motives.
We're out in the garden.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys bought a hammock. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I got a new hammock. Although I'm not sure how sturdy it is.
Yeah, I'm not putting my fat ass in there. I'll be honest. I'll tip the whole thing over.
Some of you might be aware that we put something on our stories today about your deal breakers in relationships, and a lot of you have sent responses. I'm really surprised.
Look at that, guys.
So many responses, and we just wanted to sit down and have a quick chat about that.
Yeah, let's go. So this is a new concept we're starting. Question of the week, and the first one obviously is deal breakers. So deal breakers that would put you off.
Right,
shall I start?
Give it to me.
Liars will always lie.
Woo.
Someone said. Another person said self-centered men.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone goes children.
Oh. I mean,
yeah.
You want what you want, right?
Oh my god. Someone goes no ambition and no tawakkallah. Or someone goes mother-in-law's odor. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Wait, what? Oh god.
I sound like a stinky mother-in-law.
Yeah, she's trying to say she's got a smelly mother-in-law.
Oh dear. Someone goes lack of emotional intelligence.
Oh my god. Kill me now.
Past relationships, lack of attention, unemployment. Someone goes smoking and drinking. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a red flag.
That's
for me.
just bin him.
Someone goes they're breathing. Girl.
Yeah, bin him.
And mummy's boy.
Bin him.
Someone that can't drive.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I mean, I can. No,
if
if I want to have a road trip,
like
with
if I
you
didn't,
and
if
you
I
can't
can't drive and then
you can't drive,
it's just
how are we gonna get around?
Someone's got to do their test.
When he very quickly after meeting you tells you he loves you.
Bin, narcissist, bin.
A love bomber is a bit intense.
Bin.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw a funny one down here. What was it? A man child.
Bin. Oh my god. Bin the man child. Guys, a man child will ruin your life.
Literally. Someone goes men below 5'10". Can I just say, short men have good charisma and good chat.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there. If you're willing to look over the heights,
yeah,
you're gonna have a good chat on your hands. So beggars can be choosers, girl. Someone said talking to your ex. Yeah, no.
What the hell?
Why is he even talking? You
Mm.
can't even acknowledge other women when I'm here. Like, I am your water, your air, your everything.
Exactly. Your sun, your moon, your earth.
You know what I mean? A lot of lies. Someone said lies, especially after you've been caught. It's like, why are you still lying?
Right?
Why are you always
But I find that quite funny, you know, when you caught them in the lie.
Yeah. Bad hygiene, surface level conversation. And
bin surface level.
Oh god, it's very toxic, that, isn't it?
Honestly, there's just a lot of toxicity in this.
It is though, that's their paths.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. A full-time gamer. No job, not reading, no salah, rude towards women, extremely stingy. That sounds like it's very, very pointed to someone.
Yeah, she thought about
She's going for
her person and
yeah. She goes, salam girls. This week on the podcast you said that you wanted to hear some stories of good men, love stories and happy stories. The one that you read out last week made me feel so icky. Me too. And I agree with Harla that the guy who sent it got a thrill out of the reactions. Can I just pause you guys for a second? This woman emailed me saying that guy has also sent that particular scenario to a Bangladeshi Instagram page. So I think it is a ruse.
Oh dear.
Sicko. Anyway, she goes, I wanted to share my love story because it's my favourite story to tell. It's pretty long, so I apologise and feel free to, yeah. In 2018, I moved from Australia to the UK for a short working visa for 2 years. Early on in my time, I had attended a spiritual centre called Rumi's Cave. It was a cool space for young Muslims to hang out, and I made some of my closest friends there. When I got home from a visit, I followed Rumi's Cave on Instagram. After I followed the Instagram, suggested some profiles to me, and one of them was a very cute, smiley-looking boy. I was curious, so I clicked on his profile and instantly intrigued. He had big, beautiful smile, lots of wholesome pictures with kids, and very warm energy, which I felt even from his profile. So I followed him. Oh my god, she took the step.
I know, I like it.
A year and a half goes by. The boy and I had spoken on Instagram on and off, and whenever he replied to my stories, I had thought that he was boring because he was too respectful. Clearly, I had been used to sleazy men in my DMs.
Oh my god, girl, I actually relate to that.
Oh, bless.
Oh.
In June 2019, I was coming to the end of my time in the UK when I got a message from the boy saying, "Are we going to meet in person?" I wasn't in the mood to date anyone, but I thought, what the hell, I'll get a free dinner and coffee, then I'll bounce, so I agreed. In the lead up to our date, the man and I texted back and forth. We actually had some banter and he wasn't boring as I thought. When we first met in person, I remember that he was very friendly, warm, just as I expected, and within 15 minutes we were both laughing and bouncing off each other's jokes. Within an hour I knew that I wanted to marry him.
Oh, I love that.
It was cute. He had the kindest eyes, smile and soul. Immediately I felt comfortable around him, and when I showed him my silly side, he didn't skip a beat. He built onto my jokes and followed my weird conversation lines and kept me entertained. I had truly never felt a connection like this before. I thought he was so handsome, funny and sweet. He also seemed to be such a miskeen to me compared to my jokey, cheeky side. From there on out, we were inseparable. We texted from morning till night, every single day. I'm pretty sure neither of us got any work done during that time. Isn't that the best time?
I know, right?
What followed next was a whirlwind romance for the remaining 5 months that I had been in the UK. This is like a movie.
I know, right?
Don't you think? It's the fact that she has to leave, so there's like a time element.
I know, so he's got to do what he's got to do.
I met his parents, he met my friends, and we spent every available moment together. We were obsessed with each other, and I missed him when we went together as soon as we said goodbye. We knew that we had something special, and we wanted to give a long distance a go, even though I needed to move back home as my visa was ending. As soon as I moved back to Australia, COVID hit. For the next year and a half, we did long distance, constantly FaceTiming, having Netflix parties, being involved in each other's lives, but this was also very straining on both of us. The UK's lockdown was so much worse than ours, and we started to not understand each other. We started to argue about minor things, and there seemed to be no light at the end of the tunnel. Then we broke up. Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Me too. I was wanting a happy ending. What's going on?
Yeah.
The year apart was so miserable for the both of us. I dated other people, but compared him to everyone. He remained locked up in his room, focused on stalking me and my stories. Finally, after a year of minimal conversation and the world was slowly opening up again, I went back to London to visit my friends, and I thought I could catch up with him as well. And I thought either it's great and we get back together, or it's awkward, but I still have my London friends.
Yeah.
When he picked me up from the airport, oh my god, he's the one.
Yeah, he picked up from the airport.
Isn't that the one?
Oh.
Don't you love airport interactions?
So, have you seen Cruel Intentions?
No.
Where where Ryan Felipe is at the top of the escalator, and him and Reese Witherspoon's character had like that falling out.
Okay, I've never seen it.
And then he realizes he loves her, and then she's obviously like, I'm flying away, I'm gonna leave, and then she's on the escalator, and then slowly it's like creeping up, and then you just see him standing at the top.
That's what this is. When he picked me up, I actually need to watch that movie.
It's such a good film.
I can't believe I've never seen Cruel Intentions.
So good.
When he picked me up from the airport, it was as if no time had passed. He bought all my favourite snacks and took me to beautiful places. I knew in that moment, getting off a 25-hour flight, stinky and sweaty, that no one would love me more than this man does.
Aww.
In that trip, we decided that he needed to come and meet my family. So in December 2022, he came to meet them. To cut a long story short, he won them over very quickly. He's warm, generous and funny. Everyone that met him loved him instantly, and my family saw how much he loved me through his actions, put my food first, always cooking for us, and the way he was on his team.
Allahumma barik.
Allahumma barik. The trip was just supposed to be a meet and greet. He was supposed to go home and get a ring, speak to his family, blah, blah, blah. But when we plan, Allah plans, and He is the best of planners. Amen. With 5 days left of his trip, his parents asked us to get married, and we had no reasons to say no. We knew this was it. We had our nikah on New Year's on 2022, New Year's Eve in 2022, and it was the most amazing night. As I'm writing this, we are currently in the process of applying for his visa to move to my country, as well as planning our UK wedding this June.
Oh my God, can we please? You've got to invite.
You've got to invite us.
Like,
we love you. Please.
No, we feel very invested in this story. We have to be there.
We've got to be there now. We still do long distance, but making our relationship halal was the best decision for us. It has placed us so much barakah in our lives already. Together we have grown in our deen, pulled each other towards Allah, and grown as people. He makes me better every day with his patience. With his patience with my mood swings and calm demeanor. Even if he's upset, he serves me and shows affection. He is more than I could ever prayed for. He's the first man who ever made me think not all men are trash. Although we are interracial and I'm older, she wrote cougar, but I don't think you're a cougar.
No,
in different hemispheres, there is nothing that can keep us apart now. The time we had alone only made us come back 200 times stronger and more determined to be together. I pray that everyone who listens to this can find their spouse who makes them a better Muslim, above all else, who they can never stop laughing with. Hope this wasn't too boring. It was not!
Oh my God, I loved it! No, I'm sorry, like...
That is a love story.
That was just beautiful.
Like, they're different ages, they're interracial, they're in different parts of the world.
Should I tell you, the thing that I love the most about this scenario is the fact that other than the blip that they had during COVID, and it's understandable, a lot of people had blips during COVID, it was just so easy. Like, it was just with
seamless.
ease, very easy, like their personalities matched, very compatible, Allahumma barik. And it was just very, like, I just love it.
It's smooth sailing.
Yeah.
But it's also so nice to see when someone else is loved in such a positive way, because it shows you, like, that is what is out there in the world.
Exactly,
so, like,
that is what is waiting.
So no matter how many times we talk about these disgusting, deceitful men that these people send us these scenarios, there are good men in this world.
There are good men out there.
And there's love exists. Like, look at the fact that he's like serving her food first,
right?
What man does that?
And he's just so caring, he's so protective of her. He constantly, you know what I mean, it's constant communication, they're always texting.
And he lives in the UK and she lives in Australia.
And he's
still doing that.
And he's still putting in the effort. They're not even like up the road from each other. She is like 17 hours away.
Do you know what I mean? And imagine this Farah next door can't even message me.
Right?
Like, how rude
can't
is
even
that?
call to say, oh, are you okay?
Do you know what I mean? No, guys. No. This is where the standards are, and she's shown us that.
Right? So, ladies, this is a lesson
to all of us.
To every single person who feels as though things aren't working out at home. There are good men out there. And the thing is, it's like, you know, sometimes these situations that you've been in previously, the trauma that you face may make you feel unworthy of love. You may have feelings of self-doubt. You may have all these horrible things that, you know, are clouding your ability to see the good in people. It is from the shaitan. And it is also from the things that you have experienced in your past. This is not who you are. You are worthy of love. You're worthy of affection. You're worthy of intimacy. You're worthy of care. You're worthy of compassion. You're worthy of just...
You thought you were going to make me cry.
Yeah, you're worthy of it. You deserve it. This is what you deserve.
You deserve someone that will listen to you, that will show you affection, that will pick up the shopping when you want, that will literally, like, be at your beckoning call, someone that just serves you and you serve him, someone that, like, motivates you, that strives for you, like
that
it's
you feel
crazy.
protected by, that you feel like you can trust. You deserve all of these things.
Someone that can give you grace. It's like when you're not at your best, you're not feeling good. You're about to start your period.
Take some money, honey.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he gives you grace to be like, I get that you're in a shitty mood. I'm sorry you feel this way,
but I'm here for you when you're ready to
simple.
come back. It's just, honestly, love isn't supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be very easy. And if it doesn't feel easy, you feel tense, you feel like your chest tightens, you feel butterflies in your stomach, but it's not actually butterflies in your stomach in the good way. It's nervous, it's nerves, and it's anxiety. And you feel, if your nervous system is basically telling you that something isn't right for you, because the nervous system is the first thing that shows you if somebody is right for you. You're not supposed to feel these horrible things in your chest. You're not supposed to feel tightness, or, you know what I mean? You're just supposed to feel ease, you're supposed to feel happy, you're supposed to, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, if you're constantly worrying, or you're constantly anxious that, like, oh, what's gonna happen next, or how do I deal with this, or you're always thinking 10 steps ahead of how you can make them happy because you don't want this situation to happen.
And you're unable to live in the present.
Honestly. It's not worth it, guys.
Yeah. And
anyway,
I have to come back to the nervous system point, because that is honestly all I don't ignore.
Because we often ignore our physical health.
Don't ignore your body. Don't ignore how your body reacts to an individual, because, like, that is a telltale sign. Sometimes your mind tricks you. Sometimes your mind makes you, like, think about the future and how things could potentially be. Makes you focus on potential. Your body focuses on the present, so listen to it.
Amen. Thank you so much for sending such a beautiful scenario.
I love that, and honestly, you've just made us, like, happier people today.
Literally.
And
please, we're waiting for the wedding invite, girl.
Oh my god! And also, can I just say, the person that sent us this scenario is actually a very, new friend of ours. And it's just a full circle moment, because, like, we actually started connecting with her a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So it was just, when we saw the email, we were like, oh my god.
I screamed.
And obviously we know about her situation already. We know that, the wedding's coming up and stuff. So when now actually reading the story, it's just like,
it's just beautiful.
I love that we have some context, and it's just really beautiful, and just such an uplifting, happy story.
And we hope for nothing but the best for you and your partner. May Allah give you grace and patience, and bring love into your hearts always.